Longsword. Melee attack and defense by 3. And decreases the hero's speed by 1. Oh. Okay. Oh, maybe I could give this to you. A sacred temple is supposed to be a place of worship, off limits to acts of violence from friend or foe alike, but every adventurer knows that sacred temples hold secret treasures. Do you wish to fight the 13 monks who guard this place, or Cantain will crush this army like a bug? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's very rude of you, though, to kill all these monks. Our morale's gonna go down or something, right? Like, come on. In a secret chamber beneath the sacred temple, you find 2,500 gold, a parchment of displacement, a parchment of first strike, a potion of mana, a scroll of cancellation, and a parchment of magic leech. Sure I do. I woke in a dungeon a couple days ago, bruised and bloody and naked. In the cell next to me was Sir Daymark, the former regent, but apparently he was in even worse condition. Among other things, Daymark's jaw was broken, so he rarely spoke. After a couple of days with no food and water, I was finally brought a bowl of weak broth. The servant girl held the bowl gently to my lips as I drank, but when the guard wasn't looking, she reached inside her shift and pulled out a fist-sized cut of pork wrapped in cheesecloth. She quickly slipped it into my hands. "From Portia," the servant whispered. "Thank you, and thank her for me." When I finished the broth, the servant wiped some of the dried blood from my face. "Stay strong," she said, and left me alone. Inspired by the servant girl's words, I shouted, "Stay strong, Sir Daymark! Lord Lysander will come soon!" Sure. And Lord Lysander himself. Oh my. You're an idiot. Daring to fight me. You see, you stand no chance. Your hero is dead. You have no army left to do a fuck all. You're gone, boy. Did I even lose a unit? No, of course not. What a fool. Foolish fool. Provide us with the proof of which you speak. Show us the real parents of King Worton, and maybe then we shall let you pass. Oh. Alright. You dare want to fight me? Hello there. We will take them all. Thank you very much. Make your army weak. Weaklings. You pitiful weakling. Is that all you got? For you're dead. Go ahead. Keep trying. And see what happens. You've lost, my boy. Oh, you lost so badly. Now I know what you've got, and it's fuck all. See? You should have just stayed dead. None of that now. Oh, good for you, good for you, good for you. Smash that. Smash that. Oh, come now. There we go. Perfect. Cowards. Just gonna kill you. You gonna come out? So you're just gonna sit there with your thumb up your ass. Well, guess you die. Goodbye. 3 and 1. So we resurrect 1. The following heroes are held in Exeter Prison, Worton. Ooh, also we get this stuff. Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes, I have captured Exeter. So this one increases melee and also decreases movement by 8. Also decreases movement. I guess we'll put it up, you know. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, please. We have ways of getting more monks. We don't have ways of getting more knights right now. So let's get that going for us. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, hey, Worton. We recognize you. Is there a tavern to get more heroes? Oh, there is. We might have some fun with that. Oh, we might have a lot of fun with that, actually. Ooh, I love it. I'm gonna mess with some shit with that. Alright, so we've captured that town. This is Fasanes. That's our next target. Mage Order, Lord Order, Knight of Life, Priest of Life, Archer of Nature, Druid of Nature. Let's get a Druid. I wanna do something here. Let's give you life magic. A summoner. Interesting. And order magic. And death magic. And chaos magic. We have heard that Worton is not truly a Gryphonheart, but without seeing Lord Lysander at the head of your army, we will not believe you fly the right banner. Only the army he leads shall pass. Fair enough. Let's go, Lysander. Time to murder. Fools. Come on. Where's your shit now? Why can't we fire at the damn gates? That doesn't make any sense to me. They're ranged units, they should be able to fire at a giant gate. And do shit. Pokey pokey. The end. Thank you. Has Teal been vanquished? Yes. Sure. I've captured Fasanes. Teal has been eliminated. Very good. Why don't we take this one out, eh? Come on then. Your squires, all that remain. Oh, what fools you are. You've let me right in. And now I may slaughter you all. Choose your death. You chose the nightmares. Alright, fair enough. Following are being held at Good Springs Prison. Archimemnon. Keep that to you. Sure, why not? I captured good springs now as well. Fair enough. See what you can do. You can murder through the gate. That's one thing you can do. Come on then. What have you got? Sup, bitch? Yes, come die. Bye-bye. Fool. Victory. Galest, orange has been eliminated. So now you should be able to come through this gate. Lord Lysander needs to come down this way. You have done everything you need to do. You could do anything, whatever. Makes no fucking difference, really. You watch as Sir Kentain and Lady Dissett announce themselves to the guards in the tower. Fortunately, there is a veteran commanding them, a man who has fought beside Kentain in many battles. The two men embrace. Soon the guards are convinced that Worton isn't their true king and apologize for supporting the scoundrel. Of course, you may pass through the tower at any time. You're goddamn right. Luckily, the impeccable reputations of Sir Kentain and Lady Dissett are enough to convince the people of Raston Hill that Worton is not the rightful heir to the Gryphonheart throne, so they decide to join your cause against the usurper. Well, that was easy. Yes, let the rest run. Word is starting to spread throughout the land that Worton is not the true king, especially in those areas where there are no lords to squelch such rumors. The town of Barrington has decided to join your cause. Oh, sweet. I was wondering what the hell was with these things. Get the fort. Another town has stepped forward to join your battle against the usurper. Unfortunately, Muldroon will be the last because no other community is bold enough to stand up against Worton's considerable forces. You really can't blame them. No, but that means that, yep, last town is ours. We now have all the towns except for the actual paladin. And we'll take that after we have built up everything everywhere, so please hold. Alright, we have an army already. Hello? Oh, okay, guess you're just gonna let me through then? Cool. Love it. Guardian Angel, I'm gonna take this if you don't mind. And if you do mind, I don't give a fuck. This is mine now. Oh, what's this over here? Oh my, the trail was warm, Worton was close. Lord Lysander and I had been trotting side by side for miles when I tried to build the courage to ask the question that was on my mind. Guys, you know, let me just skip this real quick, because we kinda fucked up the way we were supposed to do this, so we're gonna just, cause how did Milton suddenly get there? It doesn't make sense. Okay, let's try this again. There we go, we got our 7. Oh, hey, look, the castle's over here. Let's take that, shall we? We should probably do that. That's the thing that we're meant to do, is take the town. You know, the big castle. The one that matters. The one that has Milton locked up inside. Hi! You're just Mullock? Well, Mullock, you're fucked. You don't stand a goddamn chance. Bye, Mullock. Now to take out the town itself, which has Villia and Rex Mundi. In other words, not any of our... It's certainly not the king himself. Oh no, you did things. You're gonna die. I tell you this now, so that you may prepare yourself for death. Good morale for everyone. Bye, bitch. Pokey pokey, you're dead. We have the castle. We've taken it back. 3 angels, 9 crossbowmen, 1 monk. So we get some things back, at least. Yep. And capture some artifacts. Sure have. Okay. Captured Paladin. Lord Lysander himself removed my shackles and helped me from Paladin's small dungeon. I am so sorry, Milton, he said. No, I responded quickly. You could not have known Worton would ignore a truce flag. You could have been killed. But I wasn't, and now Paladra is yours again. It's over. Not quite, Lysander said. Recapturing Paladin should have been cause for celebration, but I soon learned that Sir Worton was nowhere to be found. This battle would never be over as long as he was free. Later, after Adamas treated my wounds, we all met in the throne room. Worton's fancy throne was gone, replaced by a normal chair. If I knew Lysander, Worton's throne was firewood now. I winced when I saw Portia, the woman who had kept me alive during my imprisonment, in the arms of Protho. Protho said, "That coward Worton slipped over the wall last night before the siege and stole a horse from the farmer." And then Protho clapped his hand on Portia's shoulder and added, "We can thank my big sister here for that bit of information." I smiled. Of course there was another kind of love that would have given Portia cause for concern, the love of a family member. She caught my expression and smiled back. Then Lysander said, "I'm going after him." When Sir Cantaine stood as if to follow, Lysander said, "No, I'll go alone. I need you to stay here as Regent of Paladra, Sir Cantaine. Sir Daymark is in no condition to lead." "Then I'll go," Protho said. Once again, Lysander refused and insisted that he go alone. "Don't be a fool. You don't know what's out there waiting for you," Protho said. "Worton's power has been crushed. He's running scared. I cannot leave him out there or Paladra will never be safe," Lysander said. Then to Cantaine and Desset he said, "Nor can I leave him to some overzealous knight who might bring his head back to me on a lance. Worton must face proper justice." As much as my muscles ached, I came to my feet. "At least take your squire, my lord. The others can keep Paladra safe while I watch your back." Lysander sighed and said, "Fine, we ride now." "Not quite." Alright. The trail was warm. Worton was close. Lord Lysander and I had been trotting side by side for miles, while I tried to build the courage to ask the question that was on my mind. Finally I blurted, "I am thinking about retiring, my lord." Lysander brought his steed to a sudden halt. He looked at me, his eyes becoming fine lines. "You're still young, Milton. Why?" I absently rubbed a knee and said, I'm not so young anymore. Being your squire has been the greatest honor a man could have, but I feel like settling down for a while, maybe having a child or two." "Having you as my squire has been my greatest honor, Milton," Lysander said, extending his hand. I took it. "But," Lysander continued, holding my hand firmly in his, "I can't allow you to leave my service. I need you too much." My muscles tensed. My heart skipped a beat. I hadn't considered that Lysander would refuse, but then would it be so bad to commit my life to the service of a great hero? Then Lysander flashed one of his rare smiles. "I am in need of a new essential, Milton. My former one turned out to be loyal to Worton, so I need someone I can trust. Of course, it will require thankless hours of hard work. You'll have to deal with a lot of people, I am sure. One of the drawbacks of the position is that you'll have to talk to a lot of pretty women, including the new head of my kitchen, Portia. Oh, and I'll probably never allow you to leave the city limits of Paladin either. Are you daring enough to accept such a position?" I laughed. I couldn't help it. "You told a joke, my lord." "Contrary to what people may believe, I am not entirely without humor, Milton. So will you be my essential?" "Yes," I said. "It would be my honor." "Alright, fair enough. If Lord Lysander wishes to achieve an honorable ending to all that has transpired, only he may pass after he has defeated Paladin. Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. I'm confused as to why... Well, no reason to bring an army to catch one man. Only Lysander may pass after he has defeated Paladin. Oh. Oh, okay. That's totally fair. We stopped outside the cave where Worton's trail ended. Lysander rode a few paces forward and unsheathed his sword. "Come out, Sir Worton! There is nowhere else to run. Come out and I'll give you my word of honor you'll be treated fairly." Shortly, Worton replied, "Ha! You'll lock me away for good, only if the courts find you guilty. And they will, thanks to my own mother and father. Everyone knows I'm not a Gryphonheart. No court will find me innocent," Worton shouted from the darkness. He still hadn't stepped into the open. "That is probably true," Lysander admitted, "but you can at least show some courage for once and step forward to accept your punishment. Many innocent people have died because of you. No! I won't rot in your jail or dangle from the end of a rope. I have another way." "And what would that be?" Lysander asked suspiciously. "That's when the bandits charged from cover, screaming for our deaths. We were outnumbered, standing back to back. Worton's ambush took its price, which was probably how he had planned it. I was incapacitated with several broken ribs, and Lysander's sword was broken. Still, he boldly entered the cave to face Worton. "Wait here," he said. "I shall return soon." I followed, so I heard Worton's cocky voice as he said, "Me and you, Lysander, single battle. To the winner goes Peladra. I already have Peladra." "Fine then, let us see who is the better man." Lysander dismounted before I could warn him that he had no weapon, but then he reached absently to the familiar weight strapped across his back, to the true Gryphonheart blade, and he drew that which cannot be drawn except by one of Gryphonheart blood. Cool. Just gonna take these here real quick. You and 80 peasants, or 80 people to ambush? Come on! Alright, hold on. I'll go with melee. I'll face you one-on-one here, bud. Ah, I killed him. So sorry. I watched the battle from the entrance of the cave, so when the bandits came out of their hiding places, I wished I could join the fray. To stand by while Lysander battled the enemy alone was one of the hardest things I have ever done. But with the true Gryphonheart blade in his hands, my lord became like one of the bold kings of legend who started the Gryphonheart line. No one could stand against him, and neither could the false Gryphonheart blade. Truth shattered the lie that day. The true blade destroyed the false, and then drew a line through Worton's helm and armor down into his right shoulder. Worton would never hold a sword again. "Kill me!" Worton screamed. "I would, but I owe your father your life," Lysander said, and pulled the true blade from Worton's shoulder. "How can someone like you come from two people as honorable as Sir Kentain and Lady Desset?" he asked. "My father was no more than a servant," Worton said with distaste. "I wanted more for myself." Later, as we left the cave with Worton's bandaged and bound to his horse, I rode up to the man I had served for more than 12 years. "Lysander," I called him by his name for the first time in my life. "You are a Gryphonheart. How?" Lysander fingered the hilt of the magical blade sheathed at his hip. I could tell by his expression that he didn't know. "I guess people are going to start calling me king now," he said, with a little disappointment. "No one deserves it more, my king." "My brothers and sisters are still out there somewhere, Milton," Lysander said, staring toward the horizon. "I wonder if they know what a dangerous name they bear." Hooray! Is that the end of the, story? Because, I mean, Worton's captured. Unless we move on to, a next chapter being where we...
That is a tale of how Lysander became the new King Gryphonheart.
Yep.
I guess it is also the story of how I met my wife.
There you go.
As I have said before, I'm just a simple man. Milton, husband, father, friend.
Good for you, Milton.
History will not remember my name.
Everybody remember Milton. The man who helped Lysander attain the throne. Cool. What does all this mean? What? Wait, huh? Okay. Alright, well. New game? Campaign? So, okay, so we've done that one. So, next time we'll start one of the other campaigns. Probably this one here. But that'll do it for us today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, you can leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to keep up to date with all my videos, you can subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook to become part of the conversation, also part of the voting for games I should play in the future. And as always, I'm DemonFire93, and I'll see you guys next time.